Right at this moment, I try to comfort myself with the landscapes. But unfortunately, it will be complicated. In the last slow hairpin curve, I've just heard a little tick, 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 tick at the rear of the bike. So I stopped and there is a metal thing stuck in the tire. Well, I start a little late, as usual. I don't know how I'm doing it. I get up at 7:30, but I never manage to leave before 10 a.m. Between one thing and another, and time to store everything back. So we are heading towards the first lake in the Dolomites. From what I could see, it should be very nice. So, to give you some background, I have just arrived in the Dolomites in Italy. The Italian name is Dolomites. It is a mountain range of the southern eastern Prealps, located roughly between the region of Trentino, South Tyrol and Veneto. These mountains, whose highest point is 3,343 meters above sea level, are famous both simply for the beauty of the surroundings, but also for their bizarre geomorphology. They are characterized by an abundance of dolomite minerals, which is a carbonated sedimentary rock. While preparing this trip, for which you can find under the video the link to my blog to download the topo, the organization, the GPS track, all the details, I had seen images of these mountains, but having them right in front of me, wow, it offers me an incredible spectacle. And it is frankly only the beginning. First objective of the morning, reach the famous Lake Carezza. Once there, I quickly see that everything is well framed. Paid parking, even for two wheels, and around the lake it's bordered by fences. Impossible to go down to take a few pictures quietly. So I told myself that by cunning a little, the drone could do the job if I go a few turns above. Is it me or I am driving in the middle of paradise here? Is there someone who could take the clouds away from the site? Because wow, it's beautiful! If you like the Dolomites landscape as much as me, then you will absolutely love the Tyrol videos that are coming soon. To not miss it, remember to subscribe to the channel and click on the little bell to turn on the notifications. I believe that Italy is the country of radars. There are billions of them. And when I say billions, it's billions. Look, there's one just there, and there is one every 200 meters. And I'm afraid that there are one or two that caught me. I'm now climbing towards the Passo Sella, and up there, the serious things will begin. Well, unfortunately, I come behind a German in a sport BMW which seems to run out of fuel. Besides, while I think about it, Germans are really having troubles. Here I have the impression that they were almost always running out of fuel. At least I can take full advantage of the reliefs, which are slowly emerging in front of me. The road is super clean, the scenery I let you judge. For me it's perfect for morning. So I rode happily until the beauty of the scenery stops me. This Passo Sella is splendid. I have the impression of having a wallpaper in the back because the landscapes seem so unreal. I choose to avoid the big valley and to take alternative routes. It will allow me to take a little snack break in a small local restaurant. Well, I spotted a place which is to see apparently, with some cool rock formations, except I don't know at all what it's worth, and it makes me take detours, so we'll see if it's worth it or not. Road is not great for the moment. Ah, this is my bad luck. Here we are stuck. Well, the good side of it is that it gives me time to appreciate the view. Up, way back, there is nothing to see. This attempt was a total failure. Impossible to see the spot without going on a small hike, and compared to what I just saw earlier, it's not even worth it. So I turn around. This time, on the same road, it is no longer the truck of cattle, but the garbage truck. The smell is different, and frankly worse. I swear I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm not responsible. After this so detour, I come out on a super pleasant road to drive in the direction of Santa Maddalena. I absolutely wanted to see a spot there that is very famous in the Dolomites. Fortunately, I'm here at the low season time, because in the high season it must be so crowded. I think I've just passed my spot because I don't see it from the road, so I went back down and here it is in the field. Let's take a closer look. Here is the little church of St. John with the Dolomites in the background. I didn't want to miss this place, and now that it's done, I still have a lot of distance to ride before my campsite. I still have to tell you my bad luck today on the small roads with the trucks blocking the way. So we had the cattle trucks, we had the garbage truck, and now we have the water tanker. I hope he's got some wine in there at least because well, hey, that leaves me time for that. Wow, still beautiful here. At this point, you would like to say that the road is not so good. There are holes everywhere, there is sand everywhere. But hey, have a look at the mountains. How can you say that the road is not beautiful? Me? I can't. Je ne peux pas. Ich kann nicht. No puedo. We are at 2000 meters above sea level. I now understand why it's cold here. So for once, there won't be drone shots. I'm tired, so I'm going to sleep. Right at this moment, I try to comfort myself with the landscape, but unfortunately it will be complicated. In the last slow hairpin curve, I've just heard a little tick 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 at the rear of the bike, so I stopped and there is a metal thing stuck in the tire. I have 24 kilometers left to the campsite, it is almost 6 o'clock, I've enough for today, so I hope it will hold. I would just like to be able to arrive at the campsite, and if I have to, tomorrow I'll take a day off to repair, but not now. I try to drive smoothly and to feel if my rear wheel is drifting just a little, just in case. And finally, I managed to reach the valley after 100 of curves passed with, let's say, great caution. And it is finally the arrival at the campsite on a sunset that comforts me even more. Now, let's see what this motorcycle problem is. Not a bad place, isn't it? I have to put the tent and then we will investigate this tire to see if the problem is serious or not. In any case, I don't have the impression that the tire has lost pressure, so we will cross fingers. Well, more fear than harm. It was a very small thing once I took it off. In fact, I barely touched it with the screwdriver and it fell down and I couldn't even find it in the gravels. That's good news, but there was still noise that would surprise me if it was only from this small pike. So I am going to inspect the bike anyway. Phew, that's a happy ending. I saw beautiful things today, it was a great day, and tomorrow I'm going off-road without really knowing what to expect. So if you don't want to miss it, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. Give the video a little thumbs up and I will see you in episode 3.